Hello, I'm going to make you a quick video on how to make the polls every week. I can send you one of these documents every week, and everything in black needs to be copied and pasted at some place in the poll, and the blue is just instructions or titles for things. Blue and the red, actually. So what I do is I copy, and I use keyboard shortcuts because it saves a lot of time, but you can always right-click, push copy, right-click, press paste. So let's see, if you get started, you go here to this link to start making the poll. And you start at new poll down here. So I'll use my handy dandy zoom function. Okay, so here you have the first page. It's 3 easy steps. Step 1 is the description. So you start with the title, that'll be up here. Everything will be in order in the document. So I'm on an Apple, so I press Command C to copy and Command V to paste. It's Control C and Control V on the PC in Windows. Okay, so then we've got the introduction text. I have it all formatted in here, but when you paste, it doesn't format it. So I just like to make this big to get everyone's attention. Oh, sorry. Make that big and bold, and then the next thing is making this into a link. I'm having scrolling issues. Okay, you make this into a link, and the link is down here. It's this whole part in black. And I'll update that every week. So you've got this highlighted, and then you click on this little link up here, and you get this page. Oops, I'm having problems. Paste, and then make it open in a new window so they don't lose their voting page. Insert, that's all you do. And now that's a link. And for the rest of this, I just like to bold a few things. There's another shortcut here. You can either click up here and press bold, or, what else do I bold here? Not and can seems to be good. I also press Command or Control and B, and it does the same thing. It's the same as it would be in a word processor. There's that little shortcut. It saves so much time, and I know you don't want to spend forever on this, so that might be helpful. Okay, so that's it for that. The poll results are not publicly accessible, or else everyone will see the votes, so leave that unchecked. Language, English. Advanced options is important. You got to go down here and uncheck anonymous. I'll get to that when we do the how to tally the votes, but it's really important to make sure that people aren't cheating or we're not getting votes from outside the group, and that people are choosing, you know, the amount of people they're supposed to choose, not more than 5 favorites or whatever the case is. For the title, I mean the URL, you don't have to put something, but what seems to work well is they're all saved here. Gleep Idol week. I'm just going to do X, and that's where the number would be. If you want to, and don't do this yet, but once the poll is closed, you can come back in here and edit this and close the poll, then you won't get any more votes. Okay, next step. Now we have the questions. There's only 2 questions. The way we're doing it right now is that they choose their favorites, and then they choose who they would like to see in the next round, including their favorites and themselves if they are a contestant. So I've got the questions right here. You just copy and paste number 1 and 2. It's important also, because they can choose more than one, that you switch to many answers by question. This might change later on when we're getting down to just eliminating one contestant, or we have very few. We might change the polls, but this will be this way for probably several more weeks. This is week 3 right now, so it's choosing up to 5 singers, but the number will go down as the weeks go on. So it'll just be copy and pasting from the document. Now for the answer choices, you put all the contestants, and every week I'll send you a list of the contestants in the competition. Sometimes someone doesn't submit something, so they don't get into the poll. But right now, this is week 3, and these are the contestants. And again, I'm doing copy and paste shortcuts. It's so much easier. And you don't worry about typos or not capitalizing. It's just great. I'll read that later, Dana. Okay. I'm not going to put all of these in because that's very time consuming, but then when you get up to 4, you just keep adding choices until you've gotten everyone in. And let's see. Oh, don't worry about any of this premium poll stuff. It's really ridiculous what they want to charge you for. The free stuff is plenty. Okay, that's the first question. Then you would just do number 2. Here is question number 2. Paste. Many answers. Mandatory. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to type everyone in, but you get the idea. Now that's basically it. There is only one step left, which is preview the poll. Take a look at it and make sure everything looks good. You could test out the link if you want. Once everything looks good, you can vote for multiple people. All the questions are right. You can go up here, copy that, and paste it to the group.